Cash Daddies. Cash Daddies. Cash Daddies. Cash Daddies.
Cash Daddies is for entertainment purposes only. You'd be an idiot to listen to anything these degenerates say. Invest at your own risk, do research, but seriously don't listen to these ass clowns. Now enjoy Cash Daddies.
All right, welcome to Cash Daddies. We're banking fatties. The boys are all here. How are you guys?
Yeah, good, brother. Good. How you doing? How's LA?
Doing great. I just got my Sonics jersey. I'm starting to collect all my favorite players. So I got this is Sean Kemp. You know, Patrick Ewing's my favorite player of all time, but if I could be any player, I'd be Sean Kemp with a 3-point shot. That guy would have dominated everybody. Everybody.
It's a shame that team doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, it is. So it's not really Seattle, it's America's.
He was a beast, man. He was a
beast, dude. And he was getting all first team during the Charles Barkley, Karl Malone days. That's how good he was.
How about I texted Sam in the ninth inning? What was it? 3 nights ago, in the ninth inning, and I said, Sam, your boy's got a no going.
Yeah.
2 outs, no hitter. Forget about the no hitter. They got beat. They lost. That's got to be.
They were calling that the worst loss of all time.
Has to be
the worst loss.
We had a no hitter going with 2 outs. All right, whatever. It is what it is. But
my jiu-jitsu instructor's here. What's up, Chris? The guy's a beast.
Nice.
If you need to learn jiu-jitsu in LA, go check him out at 10th Planet Van Nuys.
Did you buy that green hat to go with the jersey?
Yep. Because I don't know what color could go with the green.
Good.
Green's very specific, dude.
Yeah, you gotta have.
Why do you got a green Dodgers hat on?
It's this team doesn't exist, so it doesn't matter what city it is.
But I'm saying the Dodgers in green. What's that, like a St. Patrick's thing?
No, it's just I'm coordinating it with my Sean Kemp.
I bet it is. I bet that's the release though. Howie, it was something to do with March.
Gotta be probably. I'll wear it on that day.
It looks good. Though. That's a good look for you. I like it. It's cool.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Well, it's so funny, Johnny.
Are sick,
it's
man.
so funny. This is a fucking extra large. Look how tight it is. Apparently, Chinese extra large and American extra large are 2 different extra large.
Jerseys are tight now, dude. They used to be huge, and now they're tight. Yeah. They're all tight.
I don't like it because you get older and you try out an XL and it's tight and it's like, am I fat as shit right now?
Yeah, the answer is yes. I am fat.
The authentic one, like an authentic Braves jersey.
I just got back. I just got back from the doctor, and I'm not fat, but you know what is fat? My liver. My liver's fat because she gave me an ultrasound, and she goes, "Everything looks
pregnant,
good."
Dude, are you pregnant?
No, that's what I said. I said I've never had an ultrasound before in my life, and she said, "Well, your kidneys look really good. Your pancreas looks okay. Everything looks good, but." She said, you got a little bit of a fatty liver. And I'm like, I got a fat liver?
Now, did you ask, is it fat with a pH?
Listen, I don't know. But I called 2 of my buddies and they got the same thing. I think a lot of it has to do with a little bit of past boozing. I'm not going to lie. I think there's a little bit of past
I got to get my hip looked at, dude. And I know it's from drug days. Like I just
hip,
dried up my fucking cartilage, dude.
I'm getting a new hip put in November.
Whiskey Throttle says you're eating too many carbs.
You know what? I think he's right. Because I got to cut down on the carbs. I do.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Wait, it switched to vodka now or something? Is that?
No, I don't even drink. I don't drink. But I got to be honest. In the past, I've been known to.
Yeah, Howie,
suck down a little booze.
Suck off some boys. That's what you're doing. You're known for sucking off some boys.
Wait, so Howie's getting a hip replacement?
I'm not known for sucking up any boys ever.
This is great for you, Sam, because Howie can kind of be your guinny pig. You know, he can get the hip replacement.
So I have my pre-op in 3 weeks. And then I go see Dr. Patel because you got to have a Patel when it comes to hips.
You got to. You got to.
And I'm getting they gave me the Sam, you went through the x-rays and they were like, you have no cartilage.
Nope. Dana, we're setting up the the doctor's appointment, hopefully for like next Thursday or Friday, and I can get in there. You're just gonna be like, dude, what are you bone on bone right now?
She said that, and oh man, this doctor was hot. I'm not gonna lie, she was hot.
So while you're under, you can fondle my tits as I work on you.
I mean, she can do anything she wants. Actually, she did all the tests, and she said, "Listen, your left hip is okay. Your right hip has no cartilage. I don't know. I don't know.
We should get a hip replacement sponsor on the show since we're all right. Enough talk, guys. Welcome to the Wise Wolf Gold and Silver Studio. That's right, Wise Wolf Gold and Silver Studio. Go to cashdaddies.gold, guys, and use promo code Tim Paul. We'll get into that a little later. But we thank Tony for sponsoring this heavy hitting show. There we go. Get in on it. Precious metals, dude. I'm getting calls from all my gold people. They're like, dude, it's skyrocketing right now. I'm like, yep.
And we bought it 3 years ago in the 2025 portfolio. I bought a little more last year, and I'll buy a little more this year. It's at 3. It's hit an all-time high today. Gold hit an all-time high today.
We've been telling you to get into gold, dude. Either it's an ETF or buy physical, dude. If you have money in the bank, just know every day that money becomes less and less and less and less and less because they're printing so much cash.
It's true.
You put in the gold, it only goes up, guys.
I've said this since we started this podcast. I said this. You have to have some gold in your portfolio. 5 to 10%. We have like 7% in the 2025. Shit, we bought it. We bought gold. Gosh, it was 150, 135, I think, when we started buying. It's at 334. And it's gonna, and I said last week on the show, I see it going to 350, 360. You know, at some point it'll back down, but I feel by 2030, and these are some smart people that I talk to. These are Wall Street guys. And they say by 2030, they think gold will probably be at 5,000.
Yeah, guys. And that's why let's just get into it, dude. Let's just get into it. I know it's early, but man, we're talking about it. You got to get into it, dude.
Yeah.
You got to get into these precious metals, and there's no better place to go than our good friends at Wise Wolf Gold and Silver. That's right, guys. If you've been paying attention, you know that de-dollarization is real. Fiat is fake, and you don't want to be left holding the bag when the dollar collapses, and that is coming. Gold and silver have been money through all of recorded history and are an excellent way to protect yourself against inflation and geopolitical turmoil. That's the key, guys. That's why we trust our friends at Wise Wolf Gold and Silver for all precious metals. I buy big stuff from Tony all the time. That's why that's why we trust our friends at Wise Wolf Gold and Silver for all precious metals. Veteran owned and A+ rated by the Better Business Bureau. No transaction too big or too small. You can even roll your 401k and IRA into physical gold and silver. And if you think you can't afford precious metals, think again. With the Wolf Pack monthly membership program, you can get gold and silver delivered directly to your door for as little as $50 a month. Wise Wolf Gold and Silver also deals and accepts in Bitcoin. Just go to samtripoli.gold, promo code. Go to cashdaddies.gold, promo code cash at checkout to receive free constitutional silver. Remember, in a world of bulls and bears, be the wolf. And we thank Tony for sponsoring the show. And Tony is also sponsoring another big project that I'm about to announce very soon. It's going to be a game changer, and we thank him for sponsoring that as well. So thank you, Tony. We love you, buddy. You're the best.
Tony's a good shit. We got to get him on the show.
He has an open door. He could be the third co-host for all I care. Let's go, buddy.
We got to get him on. He's good. And listen.
Are you guys mentioning gold prices? I was stepped away for a second. Is that?
Yeah. They're skyrocketing.
Crazy, right?
Yeah, it's, and I said it last week. I said, I've got tons of people that ask me every week on the Patreon, Howie, should I sell my gold? I'm up 100%. And I say, no, put in some stop losses, put them in 7 to 10% below. Don't sell it. Let it go higher and then up your stop loss so that you bank no matter what.
Oh, that's a great idea, dude. That's well played.
Yeah.
Well played.
No sense in selling it. Don't sell your winners. Keep your winners. Sell your losers.
Yeah.
So that's what
Story
we
of
do.
my life.
And no, we God, man, we're just having the last 3 months on the Patreon. We've I was looking over all my.
Are you talking about the Cash Daddies Patreon? Is that what you're talking about, dude?
Yeah. If you want to be if you want to be wealthy someday, join. That's all I'm going to tell you.
Yeah, if you like money and you want to be successful and you want to get mad bitches, okay, go get the Cash Daddy. Go to patreon.com/Cash Daddies. It's where the bangers bang.
Past performance is not a guarantee of future returns.
Yeah,
that was me today over at Gramercy Park. No, I was at Washington Square Park over there today.
What, playing basketball?
No, I was actually watching a guy, the pigeon guy, the bird guy. He's in charge of like 5,000 pigeons. It's insane. He'll point a pigeon out, this homeless guy, and the pigeon will come up and sit on his shoulder.
Wait, isn't there like a lot of Home Alone or something? Isn't that woman or whatever? She just loves the doves, and
this guy's amazing, man. He's
wandering around.
He's a pigeon.
So go to the Patreon, patreon.com/Cash Daddies. Get in it to win it.
Yeah, you got to do it. I mean,
you got to do it, dude. You got to do it.
2025 portfolio. We're going now for the 5th year in a row. I think that we're beating the S&P.
Nice.
We're making moves. We bought some QQQ puts again. Funnier than hell. I bought them on Friday. QQQs were at 280. Then they dropped to 270. My puts went from $3 to like $5. No, not $5, $4.99, because I put in a sell at $5. It never hit it. So I'm still holding them. Actually bought more today. Which I'm telling you, people, I think the market's going to drop this week. I really do. We have huge numbers coming out this week. PPI Wednesday, Consumer Price Index Thursday. That's going to tell us where inflation is, and it's not looking great. We know what's going on with jobless claims right now. Those numbers are getting out of control. And that tells me that we're going to get a little market drop. I saw some insider selling in Nvidia the other day. I don't know if these guys are going out and buying their own islands, buying a few Bentleys, or are they concerned? You never know.
You do never know. It's crazy, dude, that Nvidia is it going down?
Yeah, I mean, it corrected, but it's bounced back up. But there is quite a bit of insider selling. You got guys in there selling chunks of Nvidia, hundreds of thousands of shares. Now, does that mean they know something? Probably not. It probably means, they want to buy something expensive. But the stock's gone from 182 down to 169. And I told one of the guys on the Patreon that I think it can go to 160, 155, 160.
Uber's on a nice run today.
Dude, you can't listen. People ask me, what's this next big Amazon? I've said it for so long.
You have been, dude. You have been.
Uber. I have that thing stacked. I got a lot of Uber. I'm not going to bullshit you. That's my biggest holding. Hit 90, thing was dropping. Now it's back up to 94. I do think it hits 100 and busts out by year end. So
I think, dude, you got to buy, it's like, Uber's kind of like the UNLV football of stocks. It's like on a great run right now. Like buy now, because might go undefeated.
I had UNLV in my final part of a parlay Saturday, and I was very happy because I took them. I alt the spread to +3.5, and man, didn't have to worry too much about it. One thing that impressed me is the defense finally showed up a little bit.
They're consistent. If you look at the 3 games, they scored around the same points, and they've left the same points. I'm amazed at how bad UCLA is. It's unbelievable how bad they are.
The Rose Bowl must be desolate on Saturday.
Well, it's just like, dude, why did you hire that coach? I know he's an all-time great Bruin, but what made you think that was the guy that was going to get it done? It's tragic.
And USC is good. They're still good.
Yeah,
they're the only California team, really, right?
That's it.
Left.
No,
that's it.
Berkeley's good too, dude. They got a great quarterback, dude.
Cal
Cal's got a great quarterback.
We'll
dude. I'm telling you, you're going to hear a lot of stuff about this kid. He's
you might be right. I mean, I'll have to ask my buddy that played linebacker there. He lives down the street from me in New York. Huge Cal fan. Played there. But we were talking the other day, and Stanford has the worst team in that school's history. Yeah. They couldn't beat Cortland State, Sam. They're terrible.
So crazy.
They're terrible, dude.
What a fall.
They're hot garbage.
Yeah.
I mean, since we're kind of talking college football, it's you've got people now asking the president to intervene. I think it was Ohio State's athletic director was praising Trump's NIL executive order, and asking for more intervention, possibly like something from Congress.
What was the order, Johnny? It didn't really do anything, though, right?
Yeah, not really. But he was the point was that I'll just read the lead here. The transfer portal is at an all-time high, in large part because it's essentially a pay-for-play system. It got to the point where President Donald Trump even signed an executive order to set new restrictions on payments to college athletes back in July. In a recent interview with Fox Business, Ohio State athletic director Ross Bjork praised Trump as a huge fan who wants to protect college athletics. He also said there's no other choice but for Congress to get involved. There's a lot of things, and this is his quote now.
They need some structure to it.
But the fact he said protect college athletics is pretty goddamn funny.
No, I with you. That is a joke.
Yes, that is hilarious.
A joke.
We had North Carolina got Purdue's quarterback, bought him. He paid for him to come to North Carolina. He spent the spring in North Carolina, and then Purdue came and offered him even more money to come back to Purdue, which is, I mean, it's got to be a contract,
2-year
something enforceable. 1 year.
When you sign
1 year.
Well, the bottom line is this: you can't have the NFL and NBA, which are much more conservative and restrictive, way more than college sports. When the NBA and the NFL is doing things legit and right as far as contracts, the Wild West is basically college football. It is you can walk out on the locker room at halftime and transfer to another school that night.
And listen, dude, I'm sorry, but you're already seeing the effect that NIL has on the SEC. They're not as dominant as they used to be.
Good point, Sam Tripoli. I talked about it on my Degenerate Gamblers podcast last week.
They are freaking out.
Sam, you said it because I said gay. The days of Alabama, Georgia. I said gay. Gay.
So,
yes,
gay for sure.
The days of LSU, Georgia, Alabama, Auburn, just down. It's over with, man, because Michigan's got too much money. Ohio State's got too much money. These schools are loaded. And if you look at Ohio State's team, half of them are from southern states. Maybe more. Maybe three-quarters.
They got that Twitch fiber now. That was the biggest thing that he used to talk about, was how, these Northeast teams couldn't keep up athletically. And now they're like, oh, we'll just pay them to come here.
Well, Syracuse used to. They used to. Back when they used to get good players in there, the best. And Syracuse, the waste management guy, billions of dollars, wanted to buy everyone. And the school president said, we don't want you on campus. You're a bad influence. Yeah.
Oh,
big
come
mistake.
on.
Big mistake.
Fire that person now.
He should be axed, fired, beaten on the way out, man.
Dude, it's kind of like this Saudi Arabian comedy festival that everyone's like all pissed at these comics. It's like, dog, they're giving them insane money to go do stand-up comedy.
There's a Saudi Arabian comedy festival?
Oh, you haven't heard of it? It's
no, I haven't heard
controversy. Some of these guys are getting over $1 million just to do stand-up.
I wonder if I could do my Palestinian girlfriend joke. I wonder if they'd think that's funny.
But is it just for court, like the Royals and stuff?
No,
or is
it's a festival that they want everyone to come out for.
Oh, interesting. Okay. I'm not going to do that, obviously, but
Johnny, Tim Dillon is hilarious. They offered him $375,000. He's like, I watch them be hand people. Just cut people's hands off for that kind of money.
Yeah. I mean, can you imagine going to a comedy festival and a week later it's like, hey, where's Sam? I haven't heard from him, man. He's supposed to be doing the pod. Well, he went to that Saudi Arabian festival. I guess he told some joke and they just really didn't like it.
Yeah. So now they're shitting on his face.
Yeah, I am. I'm lucky because I'm sober, Like if you go there and you F around, dude,
Oh,
do you see that super hot British chick, like gorgeous, like British?
There's one of those. Oh yeah. Who is it?
Life in her. I'll show you, dude. She is so freaking hot, dude. She is so freaking
what'd
hot.
she do? She had a shot or a beer over there, and she's
Oh,
doing
they
life
found coke
imprisonment?
in her room.
Oh, you're done. Your cocaine, they'll kill you.
Look at this. No, dude, she got life in prison. Look how hot she is. She should just have the porta potty for a year.
23.
Yeah.
Can you imagine how happy those guards are at that prison where she's doing
Oh
life?
my God, she's
Those
getting
guys
lit
are
up
like,
right now.
Allah.
I mean, dude, it just imagine being that hot and just being that dumb.
But you know, if you go to Dubai, one of those countries, you just and you got to play by the rules, baby. You got to play by the rules.
Bye, Jackie. She's going to help her daughter with homework. That's a good mother.
Yeah.
Thank you for being a good mother.
Yeah.
So let's get into the topics, guys. Let's get into
That's
the
life and
topics.
death, man. You can't
Howie
dick
got
around.
mad at me at the name of the episode. I didn't do it.
Well, yeah,
name?
because Sam said Trump lowers interest. I go, not yet. We
Well,
got like another week or two.
What I tried to do, I got to get it under 100 characters. So I asked ChatGPT to help me. How can I get this? And then it put it there. And I was just like, okay, just run with it. And then Howie's yelling at me now.
I didn't yell at you. I'm just like, we haven't lowered interest rates yet.
I'm
we
with
will.
you, dude.
Hopefully we will. But next week.
Yep. I mean,
that's why gold's up partly, right?
Dude, you know what's big news? And I can't wait to see this. It is StubHub's going public.
Really?
StubHub is going public.
Interesting. I think
that's
that would have been the thing to do a couple of years ago when they had less competition. But
I mean, it's kind of wild. Yeah, they're trying to raise $851 million. The whole valuation of the company will be $9.2 billion. And basically it works like this. It's an IPO, initial public offering. Which,
can we get in on it right now?
There's the problem. I get so many questions. Howie, how can I get some? Well, open up a $10 to $50 million account at either Goldman Sachs or JP Morgan, and maybe you'll get 100 shares because that's who's underwriting it. And you have to have a humongous account at one of the top underwriters, even the lower guys. The lower guys like Bank of America, Evercore, TD Cowen, Truist, Oppenheimer. You got an account there, you're not getting shit.
by the way, when they talk about the rich getting richer, that's what they mean. Right?
Johnny said it. The way the IPO process works is, you know, if you don't have huge bags of money, you don't get it. You get to buy it when it pops from 25 to 100, then you can buy it. But let's say you did have a big account at JP Morgan or Goldman Sachs. They'll put these shares, let's say they give you 100 shares. The pricing is going to open between $22 and $25 a share. You want it to open high. You want it to open at 25, maybe even 27, because that means it's huge demand. And a lot of times you'll see this thing, guys, this will open at 100. I mean, you'll have 100 shares there. This was like the old days. You have 100 shares, you got $2,500, and in 5 seconds, now you got 10 grand.
Damn, dude.
I think that's what could happen with StubHub.
Okay, but we can't buy until they won't let us buy until it's 100, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Can you sell if you get stock that way? Can you sell right away? How can you dump it?
Look at Ricardo Rodriguez. First of all, I've never brushed my hair in my life.
How he's going with the Pat Riley haircut?
Finger comb. I've never, even when I was a kid, never had a comb, never had a brush, nothing.
With that hair, you've never brushed your hair.
No, the only comb I ever bought was a comb at Rite Aid because I caught crabs at the tavern in Cortland, New York, from a biker chick. And I had to buy one of those cans of Rid and a comb because, those insects were everywhere. It was rough.
Oh,
that's the only comb I've ever used. Never used a comb or a brush in my life, ever.
Will they let you dump the stock, Howie? How long you have to hold it if you get it that way?
You got to hold it about 3 seconds.
Really?
Yeah. If you're an institutional investor, there's sometimes a 30-day wait period. You got to hold it. But if you're just, if I have a large account at Goldman Sachs, $20 million account, and they toss a couple hundred shares in my account, I can sell it in 10 seconds. I can be like, get out.
The guy's gonna be like, hey, we're repping this, man. Don't sell right away. Like, hold it for.
Nah, they don't.
Dump it. They don't.
That's what happens with crypto. They're
They
like,
don't
please
tell you
don't
that.
sell it right now. Please, for the love of God, don't sell it right now.
You're gonna do some burns.
Man, I'm telling you, back in the early 2000s, when I was at the big firm and we were putting out IPOs every week, I put 200 shares of Priceline.com in a guy's account at $20 a share, so it's $4,000, and it opened at 160. I mean, 160. And I was like, "What do you want me to do?" He's like, "Sell." And then it went to like 400 a week later.
Oh no!
Yeah,
Oh, man.
those were crazy times, man. Nothing made
Truly.
sense.
Nothing
Sorry.
makes sense.
Howie, so when you put that, I'm just curious about the logistics of it. This might not interest people, but they have like a cash account and then stocks, and then you just pull, like, the value from that comes from where? They have your consent to manage their money, and you take it out of their cash account and pay for it right away. How does that work?
Yeah, like IPOs are basically it's a gift from the firm to the consumer, to you or I. If we have a large account with a Morgan Stanley and they have a hot IPO, the broker or their financial advisor is going to get 100 calls that week saying, "Hey, can I get any?" And what happens is the firm gives that broker a certain amount. He may give that broker 1,000 shares. Now that broker's got to divvy it up among 100 of his best clients. So, he's given Mrs. Johnson, who has a $7 million account, 25 shares.
I love Mrs. Johnson.
He's given Freddie Homo 170.
Okay.
175 shares.
By the way,
because
it's 2025. We love Freddie H. Okay, he can hang out.
Freddie
And by
H
the
is a
way,
real guy.
guys, I can stay till 125.
Okay.
So
Freddie H can't help his name, Sam. Give him
No,
Freddie
that's his
H,
name.
yeah.
I know
Yeah.
a guy named Freddie Homo. I'm telling you.
How about that football player Noah N-word? Noah
No,
N-word.
it's Kaniga.
Oh.
It's Noah Kaniga. And
Okay.
my buddy
We're
sent a T-shirt to me. He actually sent a T-shirt. The kid
I
plays
want to
it-
get his T-shirt.
He plays at what, Central Michigan or somewhere like that?
Yeah, I think
Kid's a good player, man. He's an athlete.
Yeah. Well, those PA guys are sweating when they're like, that's a 5-yard. Well, he's on deep. What position is he? Was he a quarterback?
That is
defensive
so
back.
funny, Johnny. That is so funny.
Safety. He's a good player. But no, did you see he sold like 10,000 shirts? Like,
Of course, dude.
talk about
Just
NIL. He's killing it.
good for him.
So that's what IPO. So you got to divvy up your shares accordingly. You got to keep your clients happy. And the bottom line is your clients with the most amount of money get the most amount of shares on a hot IPO. That's the way it works. And the institutions take 90% of it off the bat anyway. So it's very tough. It's tough to get a good IPO unless you have a shitload of money.
I mean, one victory for regular people is that Google is going to have to pay what will to them be a small amount, but $425 million for improper spying on smartphone activity.
I heard about that. I heard about that. Word on the street is people are talking about it.
It's a big class action they were involved in. A federal jury ordered Google to pay $425.7 million for invading users' privacy by collecting data over an 8-year period on millions of people who had turned off tracking in their Google account. They were still tracking, even though you turned off tracking.
I can't believe they actually lost that.
Really?
I am blown away that they actually were forced to pay.
California, dude. California has stricter rules than anywhere else. That's the one good thing about California, and because they always try these things out here, and they always lose.
Yeah, California's got rules, all right. They got strictest rules in the world on horse racing, which is why half their owners are moving their horses east, which is a good thing.
Yeah, it's a lot of dumb shit too, right? About like stuff that everybody uses that they won't let you inject or
yeah, Lasix and things like that.
And Lasix, they've been using Lasix, I mean, forever, dude. When I was a kid, they were talking about that shit.
Yeah, and you just you can't juice a horse up too much on certain things, even though I think there's a white-haired trainer out there that likes to give his
Yes.
horses Colombian, high-octane Colombian before
Yeah, I've
certain
heard that.
races.
So funny, dude.
Speaking of races, yep.
Whatever, Mr. Hands.
Our horse will be riding in 5 days at Aqueduct Racetrack in Queens, New
Riding?
York.
I thought you ride the horse.
I may ride him.
The horse was riding you.
I'm losing weight right now, and I'm trying to become a jockey.
Good luck with that, Howie. Maybe if you get your fatty liver down, you can.
Well, that I'm not fat. I can't help it if my liver's
let's not
fat.
go crazy.
I'm not fat. My liver's fat. So, luckily, the liver hides, so you can't see how fat.
My liver's fat.
I'm not fat.
I actually asked her. I was like,
boned.
she goes, "You got fatty liver." I was like, "How fat is it? Be honest. How fat is my liver?" I'm like, "Can we weigh it?" I don't know.
Dude, you got a liver that only gets black eyes. That's how fat your liver is.
Oh man, your liver's got a big old dumper.
Yeah,
Listen,
dude.
man, it's many years, and I don't understand it because I've always been a Coors Light guy. So, you know.
Yeah, exactly. That's all you need to say. That's all you need to say.
I don't get it. I'm not happy with it. I'm not happy with the fat liver, but I feel good. I feel good overall. The kidneys were good. The pancreas was good. Everything else, heart's decent. You know, got to get my bench press back in the back respectable.
Tesla is offering $1 trillion pay package to Elon Musk. The board is tying the potential payout to hitting an $8.5 trillion market cap. $8.5 trillion market cap, Howie, and delivering 20 million vehicles.
Bless you.
Man, he's allergic to it. Those numbers are so high. Sam got an allergy.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
The problem I have with Tesla is that everything I read, Johnny, says that the competition is just picking up exponentially all over the world. It's trading around. It's down a little bit today, down to 346, but it's from way up from 300. But you know, the thing is, the reason that he's cranking right now. Do you see how many robots, how many dude robots this guy wants to make in the next 5 years?
Dude robots.
Yeah.
And that's the only because you're right. They're losing market share in EV space. So
cars,
getting
their asses kicked. But the robots, he wants to have 1 million robots in this country. I just, oh man, I don't like it. I don't like it.
And I mean, those robo taxis are everywhere.
I don't like it either.
Yeah.
Tesla's board of directors proposed the compensation, again, worth $1 trillion, marking what would be the largest pay package ever for an executive in history. Whatever means. God, the people who write for these like Fox Business now, just terrible. Used to be such good writing at these.
Yeah, they're all garbage, dude.
The board's proposal would give Musk, already the richest person in the world, if you believe that, up to 12% of Tesla's stock, worth about $1 trillion. If the automaker hits aggressive targets, like we said, Howie, such as a market cap of $8.5 trillion, as well as operational milestones over a 10-year period, the company, he'll get the entirety of that package. The company's current market value is about $1.1 trillion. So it's got a ways to go, but he currently owns about 13% of the outstanding shares of Tesla.
I read another story today, and basically,
love reading, dude.
New York City, not just New York City, but a bunch of areas in this country took a beat down this summer on tourism. Tourism dropped a lot.
Oh, LA is hemorrhaging.
I mean, New York took a beat down. People the Canadians, Sam's favorite people, they just didn't come down like they always come down this summer. They didn't come down.
Everyone thinks they're going to get grabbed by ICE, so they don't want to show up.
I mean, I got to tell you a really funny story. This happened 3 hours ago. I'm coming back from the doctor's, and foreigners are funny. I'm sorry, I'm going to say it. They're funny people. They come up to you in New York. Hello, dude. No, you're on the wrong train, buddy. You're on the wrong train. You're going to end up in Harlem, which you're going to have a really fun time up there in about 10 minutes if you don't get off and head south. Some guy asked me to go to Statue of Liberty, what was it, 2 weeks ago, and he was headed north to Harlem. I'm like, how? So today, I'm almost at my apartment, and this girl stops me. She's wearing this like soccer top, and she's like, and I'm not, I swear to God, she was wearing a pair of, it weren't shorts. It was like almost like a thong bottom.
Yeah.
Walking around New York City.
Yeah.
And I'm listening to her and I'm crying laughing. I'm laughing in her face. And she's, milk thistle. That's what I've heard, milk thistle.
Yeah, I think that means
milk thistle.
Yeah,
Mr. Hand's your horse. That's what
thistle.
I'm trying to tell you to do.
But Sam, I literally was this close. Like, can I just take a picture real quick of your ass? Because I've never seen this.
Did you really say?
Was she hot or was she gross?
She was an 8.5 out of. She was an 8.5. She was very good looking.
That's about the cutoff for wearing that outfit, though. 8.5. You know,
and I'm pretty sure she was French or Italian or one of those foreign funny. Just
stupid.
But she walked away, and I turned, and the superintendent who has the building right next to ours, he looked at me, and I looked at him at the same time. We just died laughing. I mean, we were laughing so hard, my stomach hurt. I'm talking. She walked away, and all you saw was ass just walking down New York City. Just pure ass. Yeah. She was.
I was at a castle in Scotland, the oldest castle in Scotland. This woman was just bending over the edge of it, and you could see it. I mean, she had the shortest shorts I've ever seen in my life. You can see everything.
That must be a European thing. Which, man, I'm all for that. We need to get back to that.
We need. Well, no, dude, it's we're already having problems. How we don't need more nakedness.
No.
It's everywhere.
Yes,
guys,
we do. Let's get back to.
Can I show you the funniest video a friend sent me?
It'd be a crime if you didn't.
You guys are gonna laugh your ass off. Here we go. Watch this.
You might laugh your fat.
Watch this. Off. The moment the roast beefs decide to escape the sandwich. Watch.
Wait, is this safe for YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh.
Is that real?
That is low-hanging fruit right there. Low-hanging fruit. If lips could talk. Woo!
So when I worked at a strip bar, when I graduated college, I gave myself a gift. I went and worked at Deja Vu. And dude, one of the most gorgeous girls I've ever seen in my life worked there. And it was just hanging. I was like, unbelievable. It's like, take some of this money and get a shave down, lady. Shave it down. Shave it down.
Hey,
this is Howie. This is a freaking investment podcast, not a hanging beef.
Yeah, Howie, why did you show us that video?
Dude. What the?
Hey, sometimes you got to mix it up. It's a Monday, and finance can be very serious, so we like to mix it up with a little bit of low-hanging tangerine every now and then. That's all it is.
$30 billion that the America's set to lose in international tourism this year. Just this year, Canadians.
I mean, you can see it in New York. I've talked to my buddies who own bars down the street, and they're like, "We got crushed this summer.
Yeah,
we did not have that influx of tourists that come, and you can see it in the streets. There's not. New York City is a little light. Not that much crime in New York City. I don't like it. I like a little crime, man. A little crime makes me.
That's great until it happens to you.
Yeah,
guys, I wanted to say again, I got into that coin retire, and it's been on a nice little freaking run, dude. It's been in a nice run.
Yeah, I wish I had somebody who could give me like advice and
Johnny. I have somebody for you,
and
it's our good friend James McMahon. And Copy My Crypto. That's right, guys. They've been with us since the beginning. They'll be with us forever. Guys, has it pissed you off to watch crypto fly up in price for over a decade? You still done nothing about it? Yeah, of course. I'd be pissed too. It makes sense. Crypto is complicated and really boring. Well, here's the good news. You don't need to know a thing about crypto to make money like so many have. The CopyMyCrypto.com membership site shows you the exact cryptos that YouTuber James McMahon personally owns, which means you just copy him, okay? It's like having a big brother who knows what he's doing. You don't need to know a thing about crypto or how to invest. You just simply copy along. So let me tell you about James, okay? Let me tell you about my man, James McMahon, okay? He runs the Crypto with James YouTube channel, which has over 54,000 subscribers. In the summer of 2020, he told his viewers to buy 26 crypto. Had you put $100 in each one, it went on to be worth over $123,000. Of the 26 cryptos, his top pick, the one he singled out, called Phantom, went up 692 times from when he said. That one call alone has retired a number of people, including guys and gals in their 20s and 30s, okay? Remember, this is public knowledge, dude, okay? Look, he's fighting the Illuminati agenda, dude. So you can verify this all on YouTube. Okay. So if you'd like to join the 2,800 members who copy James, then pause what you're doing and head over to copymycrypto.com/cash daddies. That's copymycrypto.com/cash daddies. You'll not only find proof of everything I've said, but our viewers get full access for just $1. Yes, you've missed out on Bitcoin. Okay. Listen, you can still get a little piece, but there's over 2 million other cryptos. Do you really think you've missed out on all of them? Oh, come on, guys. Don't be crazy. Okay. Don't waste any more time. Go to this site and read it for yourself. Once again, that's copymycrypto.com/cash daddies. It's ended money worries for so many. It just may do the same for you. Okay. And we want to thank James for being a long-standing fucking sponsor. We love you, James. We love you. Full man love. Full man love.
Crypto's bouncing back a little. Bouncing back.
Crypto's doing great, dude. I'm telling you, get in it to win it, dude.
Yeah,
play
you got
the
Bitcoin
game
back up to 112. Hell yeah. XRP's almost back to $3.
Yeah.
Nice.
Bounce back fairly quickly. That's good. That's what we need. Oil and energy is just getting to be crushed right now because these OPEC nations, man, they are trying to put Texas out of business. They really are. It amazes me the business that we do with Saudi Arabia, and all they do is try to just stick it right in our
hardball, man. They're brutal.
I mean, they are. They are. They're just tossing barrels out like it's nothing right now.
Melina is a crypto millionaire, everybody. She's in it. She's crushing it.
Wow,
Thank you,
rocks.
Steve Love. Yes.
Melina rocks.
Melina rocks. We all love
And then
her.
she's from Chicago, which is
She got a new boyfriend. Give it up for her. She's got a new boyfriend.
nice.
Congratulations. She deserves love. She deserves
Yeah,
love.
baby. Yeah.
What is love?
And I tell everybody,
Will help me.
if I didn't live in New York City, I'd live in Chicago because that's my second favorite city in this country is Chicago. I love Chicago.
Well, I'm going to be there this weekend, guys. That's right. I'm going to be in Chicago, September 12th through the 13th, Ventura 24th, October 10th, Tulsa, Oklahoma City on the 11th. And then I'm at the Fat Man at the Mothership, October 17th through the 19th. Okay. And then I'm going to be at Skankfest. Cannot wait. November 14th through the 16th. And then the big show, the big show is in Vegas at the Virgin Hotel with the man, the prophet, Eddie Bravo, Xavier Guerrero. Johnny will be there too. Johnny will be there with his 5 minutes of Crush Fest. Okay. That's November 21st in the Vegas Hotel. And then December 11th through the 13th. And then finally, we're in Minneapolis. Very excited to go back to that New World Order Center. And then closing out in the new year, Howie, you're more than welcome to come join us. We'd love to have you. Morris Plain, New Jersey, New Year's Eve. I'm going to have Robbie the Fire Bernstein, Shane Cashman, and if Howie has some balls on
Robbie, my man.
He'll come. And
I will. I'll come down. Yeah, I might pop out to Vegas. Listen, what we did this weekend, Sam, I put out the podcast the day before. It was Friday. No, Friday I came out and I said, Army, on our Degenerate Gamblers podcast, I said, Army's getting 17.5 going to Kansas State. I said, the money line's 650. Bet Army. Army will win. Army won. Then South Florida went to Florida, plus 17.5, plus 640. I said, bet South Florida. They're going to upset. They did. We made some cash this weekend, Sam. We made some serious bank this weekend.
And you can hear about that at Howie Dewey's YouTube channel. That's right. YouTube.com/Howie Dewey. He's telling you what to pick.
Yeah.
You know, you're playing the game, but he's crushing it. He's crushing it.
We had we actually bet Baltimore last night, and when they were up 14 or 15, we turned around, we bet the Bills at plus 750. We took the Bills, and the Bills came back, baby. The Bills came back. It was wild, man.
Dude, that was the greatest game I've ever watched.
It was unbelievable. It was unbelievable. I'm not gonna lie.
I could not believe how good that game was.
Almost as good as my Jet team Sunday, which just.
Well, I told everybody this that would listen to me, dude. Okay, I told everybody this that I thought that for sure. Okay, that two guys are going to have great. I think are going to do great this year. Aaron Rodgers and Daniel Jones.
Daniel Jones. I think he had the best game he's ever had in his life, and I think
I'm
it's all
telling you,
downhill.
dude, he's the last guy to get the Giants to the playoffs. He's good.
He sucks.
He doesn't suck. He's just
terrible.
in a shitty
You
ass
really
team.
like? Yeah. Where did you
terrible.
get this love for Daniel Jones?
He's
That's terrible.
terrible.
A weird one.
He's so bad.
Okay,
he always
I'm
looks
just
like he's
telling you.
out of
I'm
his
just
depth.
telling you. I'm
I
just
mean-
telling you. All right, what's the next story, Johnny?
Let's see. Scott Bessent's warning, the Treasury Secretary is warning that massive refunds will be ahead if the Supreme Court, voids the
What are
Trump
you,
tariffs.
Boston suddenly,
Yeah.
dude?
Well, if this Supreme Court voids these Trump tariffs, we're going to have to pay trillions of dollars. Treasury Secretary Scott Besson said he is confident that President Trump's tariff plan will win in the Supreme Court, but he warned that if they're forced to issue massive refunds, it'll be a disaster for the economy. Other legal authorities said the administration could use. He said there are other legal remedies that the administration could use if the tariffs are blocked. I can't imagine what they are. Before the court action, Trump's tariffs were set to affect nearly 70% of U.S. goods and imports. It got into South Park. I don't know if you guys saw the guy that runs Shitty Walk was selling those little dolls that kids are addicted to now, and they're like $100 or whatever. He's like, I don't pay tariff, you pay tariff, and that's exactly. I mean, that's what.
Why is he yelling at us, dude?
That's what
Not cool.
But that's what. If you go to any website that is bringing in shit from China now, you'll see on there now that
I don't pay tariff, you pay tariff.
Americans are paying all the tariffs.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line. I mean, it's finally some people are starting to do the homework and understand it a little bit.
I don't pay tariff, you pay tariff.
But we paying them. And Scotty Besson, how about Scotty Besson almost getting in a fist fight with Pulte? Did you see that?
No, what?
Yeah. He almost got in a fist fight with the home developing whatever guy that they have in the administration.
Here it is. Hold on.
Bill Pulte. Bill Pulte and I'm going to say this right now.
Bill Chipotle?
I feel bad for
Exactly,
Besson.
yeah.
I feel bad for Besson because Besson is he's not stupid. He's a smart guy, but he has to take what Trump tells him and then regurgitate it somehow without looking like an idiot.
Can you bring that up, Sam?
dude.
And that's a
bring
tough job.
Oh.
Can you put that up?
But he almost got in a fist fight with Bill Pulte.
Here we
Bill
go.
Chipotle. Dude,
Now
I
to
can't
another
believe-
round of Fight Club White House edition.
Dana
A
Bash.
source confirmed
Steve
CNN that a pair of administration economic officials were on the verge of a brawl last week at a MAGA dinner party, I should say, right here in Washington, D.C. Who are these officials? We're talking about the Treasury Secretary, Scott Bessent, and a top housing regulator, Bill Pulte. Bessent threatened to punch Pulte in the face. It is CNN's Kristen Holmes and other colleagues who have this new
Bill
reporting
Chipotle.
confirmed, I think, by Politico, which first reported it. Kristen, what are you told by your sources?
Yeah, well, I was told by a source who witnessed the whole event that it was insane. That was the word that they used to talk about what happened at this dinner party. Now, this is at the executive branch. That's an exclusive club, the social club in Georgetown that was set up by a number of very wealthy MAGA supporters, one of them being Don Jr. himself. So it was at this dinner. Essentially, the two men ended up near each other during a cocktail hour in which the source heard a expletive-laden rant from Bessent at Pulte. Now, we were told that he essentially accused him of bad-mouthing him to President Trump, saying he knew what he was doing and that he wasn't going to sit around and talk to him. Then at one point, it got so heated that he threatened to punch him in the face. A co-founder of the executive branch had to break it up. And during that time, Besson was essentially saying, let's take this outside to Pulte, who, according to this source, seemed a little bit confused, definitely taken off guard. I mean, this is not the first time, of course, we've seen the Treasury Secretary in altercation that got incredibly loud, heated.
That's kind of wild, huh? Like
He's like 60-something years old.
I know.
Pulte's like 40. But
I don't imagine that.
Besson's got a temper. I'm sure. Imagine the pressure under him. Like, Besson's the guy that almost fought with Elon, said he was going to kick his ass.
Why did you say hot black in the middle of that, Sam?
Because we got some hot blacks here.
Where?
In
the comments? I got you.
section.
Oh, okay.
Hot blacks. We got like 3 black listeners. We got to celebrate them.
Sorry, I was just
Fighting
watching
over who's going to be the bottom in the after party. That's pretty funny. Oh, yeah.
Let's see. We get that one. College football. Scott Besson.
Yeah, Besson.
Nvidia, Uber.
I don't dislike Besson. He's going to get fired at some point.
He must, right?
He's good because Trump tells him what to say, and he's got to be like, okay, get the wheels going. I can't say what he just told me. I got to somehow spew it so that the American people don't think I'm that, touched. It's tough. He's got a tough job, Besson.
Last thing, this guy that President Trump, Howie, I'm sure you saw his nominee for the Federal Reserve Board, it could be confirmed in time to take part in the rate setting meeting this month, which, Trump is probably going to get his way, it sounds like now. It's whatever.
They're going to lower rates at least a quarter basis point, I think. I think so. They should. But that's going to depend on the information that comes out Wednesday and Thursday. The 2 biggest pieces of information on inflation, the PPI, the CPI, and depending on how hot those numbers are, that's going to tell us if and how many basis points the Fed is going to lower rates. I do think they will go 25 basis points. I could be wrong.
Talk the Clippers scandal. I like that. Yeah, let's talk the Clippers scandal with Kawhi Leonard being paid illegally.
Yeah, none's going to happen.
Yeah.
If they don't do something, then just burn the rule book. I mean, what are we talking about?
Nothing illegal was done.
Explain that.
I don't think so.
You're allowed as a team to connect a sponsor with a
sponsor where you don't do anything. That's clearly just it's backdooring money from Ballmer to the sponsor.
The whole thing about this is you're trying to apply logic to something. Dude, look at the television. Dude, these WNBA players are getting these giant endorsement deals. No one knows who they are. Nobody knows who they are.
Well, that's the government. That's obviously the government.
But the business was ran by fraudsters. So it makes no sense. None of it. It just got ran into the ground. They were going to plant trees, and Steve Ballmer he's part of the committee of 300.
Yes, we are aware.
No, are you, Johnny? Because it sounds like you're talking shit right now. Okay.
I am, absolutely. I am talking shit about them skirting the salary cap.
Nope, they didn't, dude.
What they did, Johnny, is what the colleges are doing with the NIL athletes. So an athlete will sign an NIL deal, and the deal's for, I don't know, let's say it's for $1 million. And then all the shoe boxes can start filtering in around that NIL deal. Then you got, Bob's Auto Parts, Freddie's Dry Cleaners, and then they all start paying them extra. And then the college pays on top of it. That's kind of what's going on in college sports, is what happened with Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, I mean, dude, he already signed the deal. He already signed with them to the max.
That was built into it. Of course it was.
Nope.
Of course. Dude, they negotiated all the sponsorships before. Because then they know how much money they stand to make in the market. It's how the MLS got messy to Miami. Was that they gave the MLS itself. Think about this now. The league itself gave him a portion of Adidas jersey sales to get him to go to Miami. How is that fair to any other team? They gave him a portion of their revenue, the league's revenue, which is owned by all the owners, for him to go to Miami. It's such bullshit.
You're such bullshit, Johnny. I'm sorry that nobody wants to play for your stupid team.
Something will happen.
Maybe if you guys started
that's not
cheating,
just get swept. No, there's something will happen.
Maybe there'll be a fine, but it's not gonna affect the season.
Well, I mean, it's not going to affect the season anyway, because none of those all the players are decrepit and old now.
Keep telling yourself that.
Yeah, okay. The old age home's going to be.
We got younger, you dumbass.
Oh yeah. What? Like by 0.5 years on average.
Still, John Collins was younger than any of the players any of the starters we had last year.
Good job.
Okay, and Beal is younger than the guy who replaced Norm Powell. So
Beal's a really young guy.
Yeah, as your fourth guy, dude, as your fourth, sometimes fifth guy, that's a great dude to have. A 6-time All-Star. Keep telling yourself that. You would sacrifice your firstborn to get Beal on the
No
Hornets.
way. Not Brady.
Yeah,
maybe
would.
4 years ago, 5 years ago. Not now. He's 17 points
If I could grab him right now, I would do it. I would fucking put him in it right now.
You would grab him?
Wrist lock?
I would put you in a jiu-jitsu wrist lock right now, dude.
I mean, dude, they were giving him all the run he wanted in Phoenix last year. He's good for 17, if that.
I'll take that for $5 million.
Yeah, but he ain't gonna be playing every minute of the game for the Clippers.
He came off the bench eventually. Anyways, we got 5 minutes. What else do we got?
He averaged 33 minutes a game last year.
Yeah, you suck, Johnny.
Wasn't coming off the bench.
He was coming off the bench because Boomhoser or whatever his name is an idiot.
He is an idiot. You're absolutely right about that part.
Clippers they'll be all right again.
They're going to be great.
They'll be decent.
They're going to be great. This is the best team we've ever had. I don't know what that says about us, but this is the best team we've ever had.
Could be.
I mean, we got 2 deep, almost 3 deep at some positions.
This is so funny. Clippers owner Steve Ballmer made a $50 million investment in Aspiration, and the company and the team announced a $300 million partnership a month after Leonard signed his 4-year, $176 million extension. I'm sure he didn't know that was going to happen.
Exactly, Johnny. Thank you. Howie, what's your pick?
Listen.
What can I say? The Aspirations co-founder is guilty of wire fraud last month.
Thank you, Johnny. You cheat sack of shit.
We know that he's a cheater to begin with.
You're a cheater, Johnny. We know that about you.
My pick of the week is stay in cash for right now. Don't buy anything. Stay in cash.
Whoa, deep. That's deep.
Today is September 8th. And I think we got some selling to do this month, people. I would stay in cash.
Stay in cash, guys. You've heard it from the guru.
Join the Patreon, because what we do in the Patreon
Savant.
is we pick and choose in the Patreon. We sit back, we pick, we choose, we wait for things like Dell. We wait for things to drop, then we buy them and we bank. That's what we do.
I love that everyone's mad at the Clippers. Why the Lakers completely manipulate all the NBA to stay afloat because they know the NBA needs their ratings. It's
Everybody's
so
mad at the Lakers. We hate the Lakers.
Hey, speaking of the Lakers, I'm going to say one thing.
Now that fucking Pablo Escobar, whatever his name is, okay? Whatever his name is, Pablo, whatever his name is,
100%
he's going after the Knicks now. He's saying the Knicks had a crazy deal with your boy, the midget, with the dreads, which is the worst haircut I've ever seen in my life. Pablo Torres. He's saying that there's some shadiness with the with how they got your boy. So he's coming after you guys too. So F Pablo Torres. Okay.
Hey, heads up this year.
Torres. I don't care what his name is. How about that one? He can kiss it.
If you guys are smart, preseason, you will bet Luka Doncic to win MVP. And I'm saying this because
you're a hater, right?
I am a hater, but I'm going to tell you this right now. He will dominate the ball this year. He'll probably average 35, 36 points a game, because I will say this about Doncic, who was drinking about 18 to 24 beers after every single game in Dallas last year. They sat him down. My buddy was one of them. I have a friend who's the assistant coach of the LA Lakers. They sat him down. This is 2 months ago. And they were like, You
got a fat liver, bro.
His liver was getting to be as fat as mine. And they sat him down and said, you can't move with a fat liver like that. And the dude, supposedly, he gave up the booze. He's been working out like a maniac. And I mean, the word I'm hearing out of the Lakers camp is the dude's in the best shape of his life. So it's
going to be interesting. I watched the Hornets play the Lakers last year, and he looked. I mean, it's a miracle he can play at that weight.
I said it on this pod. I said he's the fattest good player I've ever seen in my life.
The fattest fat fuck town.
He makes
guys.
It work, man. Imagine how
big announcement.
Your transition.
My third crowd work special called Barbecued, live from Kansas City.
That's cool.
It is coming out on September 20th. Get it? It's shot a little different than normal, but it is fire.
Who did that graphic? That's cool, dude. I like that.
Johnny Betancourt.
Nice, Johnny.
Good Johnny
Betancourt. Johnny B.
Johnny
All right,
B.
guys.
You want a tip? I'll give everybody a tip. Here's my tip on the way out. You want to save some money on work gloves? German Army. These are light duty surplus German Army military gloves.
Johnny, if you get any money for that, we're gonna sue.
No,
you.
I don't. No, what? It's from the German. It's military surplus. Where am I getting money from it? I just buy them by.
Do you use those when you jack off? Is that what you use when you?
Well, I mean, not only
snapping.
Not only for that.
Johnny needs to jerk off military gloves to feel anything.
Dude,
Howie, your liver needs Ozempic. Have you thought about giving your liver Ozempic?
I wonder if you could just inject my liver with just Ozempic, nothing else, just my fat fucking my sloppy ass liver.
Okay, we're heading to the Patreon. Thank you guys. Join us over there. You love us. We love you. See you there. See you there. Or see you there. Or be